We have the announcement for Battlefield 6 Season 2. It will be releasing on February the 17th. And with that, there is going to be multiple things happening. Of course, we're going to be getting brand new content. But during that time, we're going to be getting some updates too. And one of the first updates we're going to be getting is on January the 20th. This is going to be a really big deal where so many people are telling me, going, hey Neon, this game needs to be fixed, it needs to be improved, and there is definitely a lot what needs to be worked on. I am really happy with Battlefield 6, I've been enjoying it so far, but if it stays what it is right now, it would definitely be a difficult one to play. And today's video, we're going to be going over exactly what needs to be worked on over these updates to make Season 2 a really good one. If you guys have any thoughts or anything you want to share about this video, please let me know in the comment section below, as this is going to be a pretty juicy talk. Now let's go and start off with our first bit, the close quarters of its TTK. Is it too fast or is it too slow? The whole talk about the TTK anyway is that everything has been overall faster, it's been increased, and this is a high speed compared to any TTK what's been in previous Battlefields. I really hope we don't go with the backwards and forwards with its TTK change, as this has happened extremely amount of times in Battlefield 5. It honestly just needs to be worked on and improved on once and once only. But this is the biggest problem when it comes to a TTK change, is once you start doing that, you obviously have to improve all of the weapons, every single one of them, even at its ranges of its close range to medium to longer. Maybe some weapons need spread, maybe some of them need a decrease. That is going to be a lot to do because you're tweaking with every single weapon. So I wonder exactly how they're going to change it. The TTK has been one of the biggest talks in Battlefield, and I do feel like it is going to be changed, but can they do it properly? As there's a lot to do when it comes to that. I definitely do agree, if there anything what needs to be changed, it needs to be the close range. I feel like longer ranges is not too bad as it is with its TTK. Close range definitely needs to be worked on. The second part, netcode. This is a really big thing. We recently had a patch to improve the netcode because it was improving the servers, and honestly I think they actually done a not bad of a job. It definitely improved the netcode overall. For some reason there would be issues where the server would get overwhelmed and it would just start getting choppy, laggy, and it would be all over the place. And I don't think they improved the netcode exactly, but they've definitely improved the servers themselves. But this is definitely something what needs to be worked on, because honestly I'm really tired of dying around corners. It's really annoying. We've been experiencing this with so many Battlefields. This needs to be fixed. With Battlefield 6, how it really works, every time you're playing, going around corners, it's just extremely annoying to die on it. One of the most frustrating ones is if you're an engineer and you need to peek that corner to take down a tank, and then you go and die. Many things like this needs to be worked on and improved, and the netcode is definitely one of them. Troopers, we recently just hit 36,000 subs, so I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much. We're on the road to 40 subs, so if you guys haven't subbed already, please do. I would appreciate it. And we stream here on Twitch and YouTube all of the time, so make sure to check out my live streams. And let's go and shoot for this video for 100 likes, shall we? The audio. How does everyone feel about the audio in the game? As I said previously, when it came to netcode, they put out a patch to improve it, and they did the same when it comes to the audio itself. It is really nice to actually hear your vehicle move once again and get that audio, as before there wasn't any audio at all. But the audio is still breaking time to time. I actually recently had this issue when it comes to running the game at 120 on my console. I would switch to performance mode to get that 120 FPS, but my audio would get really choppy and laggy. I looked this up and thinking, oh, maybe there's something on my end. Well, for some reason it doesn't look like it is. It seems like other people are going through this issue too. So if you're having some audio issue while you're running performance mode at a 120 on a PlayStation 5 Pro, let me know if that's been choppy or getting really static for you. It could be many things on my end, because I'm running 2 cords because I need one through my capture card, so I can actually display the 120 and receive the 120. So it could be different for me compared to others, but let me know how that's working out for you. The visibility, I said about this when they actually fixed it. Well, they haven't truly fixed it because it isn't right there. What they need to do is definitely improve it. I feel like they honestly improved visibility by like 10%. And personally for me, it needs to be increased by like 40 to 30%. The visibility is a really big thing. It's really annoying to die from someone in the corner and you just can't see them. I think it works well on brighter maps, and of course it does, but in then darker locations, that character needs to be a little bit more brighter so you can see them. It is really annoying when they're hiding and you can't see them at all. One of the issues is when you're in a tank and you're just cruising along and then all of a sudden you just die. That guy just came out of nowhere. We took you down with C4 or a couple of rockets. And speaking of visibility, the mines of its visibility needs to be improved too. There are so many times I run over the mines because I never seen them. This may be a controversial topic, but I definitely need to talk about it. Many of you guys want big maps in Battlefield 6, and I definitely agree with it. But I had this conversation before with someone in my stream, and he was saying, oh, I don't like how the small maps all the time, I want bigger maps. So I said to him, hey, do you play Operation Firestorm? Do you play Mark Valley? How do you feel about the maps? And the first thing he said to me was, well, I usually skip Mark Valley. And don't take this the wrong way, any of you guys, but if you want big maps, you need to start playing big maps. The reality is that the devs are going to be looking at the data, and if you guys are playing more of the big maps, they're going to bring more big maps to the game. But if you're not playing them, they're not going to be bringing them, even if you keep asking. But I definitely do understand that there is only just a couple of big maps, and you guys probably just want more of them. I think the recoil changes need to be happening with many of the weapons. I do feel like they are a bit of a laser beam, and they need to be improved on. But this is what I need to be talking about for sure, is the console recoil. Why do we have 25% less recoil? I don't understand why we have that for console players. I am a console player myself, and I just don't get it. Why do we need it? I really don't think it's an issue at all to have the same recoil as the PC players. Maybe it might be difficult for some people, but for me, dude, that's not going to be a problem at all. I can handle recoil no issue. I don't need that. I would do completely fine if it's just balanced between console players and PC players. I think the 25% recoil decrease doesn't need to be happening on console. I do understand when it comes to aim assist, but the recoil decrease doesn't need to be there. Snipers. How overpowered are the snipers for you? I've been actually having a lot of fun recently when it comes to sniping. Ever since they changed the aim assist and they actually improved on it and it doesn't feel sticky, sniping feels really, really good. Last time I really got myself into sniping was around the start of BF 5, and I've done loads through BF4 and mainly through Battlefield 1. So I haven't sniped through 2042 at all, so it's really nice to get myself back into the swing of things again. And I've been having a blast. It's been a lot of fun sniping. But some of these snipers, I feel like they don't need a sweet spot. Actually, I don't think any snipers in this game need a sweet spot. If you hit them in the head, there you go, you got them. And the reality is, it only takes 2 bullets to kill someone. I don't understand why you need sweet spot. I think it just makes sniping extremely too easy. And because how sweet spots are, the muzzle velocity. Wow. This is completely crazy, man. And this is a big talk because it's actually going to be leading with RedSec, the BR. Most of the snipers right now, they have like 1,100 velocity, what is kind of crazy. Because on certain distances, you just need to aim on the head. There's no bullet drop at all. But even some of the assault rifles have a high muzzle velocity. But the RPGs is even one of them. I've been sniped so many times by a rocket launcher because you have to say it's a snipe because they get you from insane ranges. There is one streamer I know called King Zook. He's done it to me too many times. I do like Zook. Check him out. He's on Twitch. He's called King Zook. But the RPG velocity is just too much. But are they doing that because of the Battle Royale? Because far as what I'm understanding, a lot of these weapon changes and balancing, it's the same as the multiplayer as it is on RedSec. Difference of balancing needs to be on multiplayer and the difference of balancing on RedSec. You can't have them combined because not everything is a huge map. You could be playing Cairo, so why do I need to be taking someone across the map with an RPG? There definitely needs to be a balance between their modes for sure. You can't combine them together because they both play completely different. Weapons and progression, definitely a big topic because everyone's been saying it since the game came out. Everyone's saying to me, Neon, it's taking too long for me to level up my weapons. And of course they added the casual breakthrough, and hopefully soon there will be casual conquest. So you can play against 8v8 of real players and bots. So you can go through your weapon progression much more faster. But the issue is everyone just goes and choose bot farming servers anyway. But I definitely understand why. Where you can progress faster on your weapons on the multiplayer, but you don't progress fast on the portal side maybe? I don't know exactly how they would do it. I honestly don't mind the grind with the game, but it definitely does take a grind. I can work on a weapon from level 0, take me about 3 days and probably get to 30 or tier 40. But that's just me playing consistently all the time. What about the casual gamers who are doing their 9 to 5 and they come home from work after a busy day and only have a chance to play about an hour or two? You can imagine why it takes so long for them to get that achievement of maxing out their weapon. So there definitely needs to be something. But as I said previously, we got the casual breakthrough, so that obviously is going to help. But let me know in the comment section below what you feel like they need to be doing with the weapon progression. I think we can say at this point, troopers, that Portal has become a complete shamble. It really has. Portal is once again failed back to back, and it really sucks to say that because I've been really rooting for Portal. I honestly said it already. Portal is the hidden gem for Battlefield. It really is. There is so much of an opportunity you can do on Portal. You can make your own maps. You can decide on a big map, small map. You can even bring back Metro if you wanted to. There is so much you can do with it, but no one uses it. Why is that? It's because it's just all over the place. You go and click on Portal, first thing you see is a bunch of boost servers, but then there's really nothing. I can go and select Conquest and find completely empty servers. I know for a fact that not everyone is not playing Portal, but I also know that a lot of people are on Portal. So why can I not find the full servers? They clearly need to work on the matches, exactly what you can find. As soon as you click on Portal, you find the full servers. There definitely needs to be a better way of searching and finding correct servers. But these whole boost and stuff, that needs to go. I think Portal right now is completely filled with a bunch of nonsense, so that's why you can't find the correct servers. So that is some of the stuff I would definitely like to see changed in Season 2. Honestly, I do feel like there is definitely a lot more as well, and that's why I want to make this video, to have a good chit chat with you guys and find out exactly what needs to be worked on. Battlefield 6 definitely has a lot to do, but I am still rooting for this game, and I do believe it can become one of its best. I am going to be streaming when this video is up, so make sure to check out my live stream so we can have a better talk about it too. I appreciate you listening to me talk. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're brand new, and I'll see you on the battlefield.